and WRUG Radio family. I am here with a living legend, literally. We are here live at the Stax Museum and Academy of Music, and I'm here with Jay Blackfoot himself, the one, the only, the incomparable
Thank
Jay
you
Blackfoot.
so much.
Jay Blackfoot.
Thank you for all those words.
Give us your background. Tell us about your humble beginnings and how they got you to where you are today as far as being one of the foremost and sought-after blues musicians, not just in the Southeast, but all across this country.
Oh, you want me to just take a long time? I'm going to try to make it short because it take a long time to say from the beginning and up to now. But I started off professionally after the plane crash with Otis Redding and the Barcades were regrouping. I was the lead singer. After that, I got with David Porter and Isaac Hayes. From there, they created a group, and they called us the Soul Children.
Okay.
And from the Soul Children, which we toured all over the world, all over the country, to Jay Blackfoot as a singer artist himself. And my first big record on my own was Taxi. So that's how it started, but it started before then, but the highlights of it.
Okay. You know, many people have said that the blues are exactly what they are, the blues. And, you know, many people, especially younger people, don't know the history and don't know why so many blues artists talk about the things in their songs the way that they do. So dispel some myths and rumors for us. Give us the more positive side of blues music that most people don't want to talk about. Give us some of the positive things that people can take out of your music and other prominent blues artists.
Well, if you touch my music, you can go back from Soul Children on. We talk about love. We talk about, as a matter of fact, I am a soul singer. You know, they try to put you in a bag, blues singer. B.B. King is a blues singer.
Okay.
Bobby Bland, he's crossed the field, you know, between blues and R&B. But I'm a soul singer, R&B, but they'll label you to keep from playing your records.
Exactly.
So, well, they don't fit my format. What is your format? You wouldn't have a format if it wasn't for
you,
Jay Blackfoot and your Tyrone Davis, going back, Jackie Wilson, Sam Cooks. You wouldn't have no format. So play me. You don't know who like me if you don't play me. And mostly my shows would be a lot of young people. They love Jay Blackfoot. But the positive things is, like I say, Taxi, what I was saying, I'm going to the other side of town to get my woman back.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Just One Lifetime is saying, hey, I love you forever.
Right.
Even to the death.
Right.
So it all kind of positive things come out of R&B and blues.
Right.
And blues, that's our humble beginning.
That's right.
That's the blacks, that's where we started from.
Right.
From the cotton field.
Right.
Our forefathers.
Right. There's a lot of cultural significance that people choose to overlook.
Right.
And like you said, they want to label blues artists.
Yeah.
Or they talk about this or they talk about that.
Right.
This is illicit, that is illicit. But they overlook the historical context. And like you said, soul music.
Right.
Not so much blues music.
Right. And then at least we're not calling women out their name. You understand? I ain't saying I'm not against rap. But hey, man, just tell it like it is.
Right.
They degrade the women.
Right, exactly.
They degrade themselves.
Exactly. They're not making real music.
They're not making real music.
Right.
They stealing music and putting their little stuff to it. But that's it.
Right.
You know, I mean, I'm not against it. If you can make money, make some money any way you can. But degrade your own?
Right. Those are great points. Mr. Blackfoot, you mentioned some fantastic artists. Two came to my mind as you were talking about some of your contemporaries and even some of your predecessors.
Right.
You know, I think of Denise LaSalle.
Right.
I think of a gentleman who has been very successful. As a matter of fact, I had the opportunity to see him in concert in Jackson, Tennessee a couple years back, Sir Charles.
Right, Sir Charles Jones.
Sir Charles Jones, who is very successful right now. Tell us who you have drawn inspiration from, other artists, not just blues artists, but like you said, soul artists, or other blues artists. Who are some of your artists that you look to and say, I've taken elements from their style, not copy them,
Right.
but because of your admiration and respect
Right.
for them, who have you tried to emulate as far as their style and how they impact you positively?
I got my own style. If you hear Jay Blackfoot, you know that's Jay Blackfoot.
Right.
And that's the thing nowadays, singers, you don't know who's who.
Right.
They sound, all of them sound alike. But back then, they didn't sound alike. But I got all my inspiration from guys like Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers, Jackie Wilson, Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke.
Yeah, Sam. I can go on and on.
What about Donny Hathaway?
Well, Donny came in my
He
time.
was in your time?
Yeah, Donny, we all was there together. As a matter of fact, Donny tried to get with us when we was in D.C. So
Wow, okay.
Donny hadn't even recorded in.
Okay.
So Donny, I didn't get no inspiration from Donny. He's a great singer, but I was before him.
You were performing. Okay.
Right,
Okay.
so, but the guys, I'm saying, I go back, Hank Ballard in the Midnight up there, Five Royales, I just go back, man.
This
And I was a
history
little
lesson.
boy. I was a little boy and I would listen to these people.
Right.
So that's who I got inspiration off of. Even Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry?
I used to love Chuck Berry. I used to be crazy about Elvis Presley. Then, but I found out he got his style from guys like Roy Hampton. And if you hear Roy Hampton,
Right.
you'll see where Elvis got his stuff from.
Right. Did you also take a liking to Carl Perkins? Because,
Well, no,
not so much?
no,
Okay.
not Carl.
Not Carl?
No. No.
The reason why I asked you that is because I'm actually originally from Jackson, Tennessee.
Right.
So that's how I have knowledge of these artists, and we can have a conversation about certain artists, whether they be blues,
Right.
soul, rockabilly.
Right.
And see, that's another genre of music that a lot of people don't talk about, especially people my age or younger, rockabilly. But it all works together when
Right.
you can take those positive parts. But like you said, you have to have your own style.
You got to have your
You
own
hear
style.
Jay Blackfoot, you hear Jay
You,
Blackfoot.
you know, it's Jay Blackfoot. Said, oh, that's Jay Blackfoot.
Right.
And like I say, most guys nowadays, they sound a lot alike. I be saying, who is that? They tell me somebody that's the way it sounds like other kids.
Right,
Say,
right. Well, Mr. Blackfoot, we're not going to keep you any longer. What do you want to say to the great people of this great city of Memphis and to everyone all across the nation, across the planet, listening to you and seeing you right now? Just words of wisdom as far as life, not just music, but life. Impart on us some of your wisdom as far as living goes.
just live good, live positive, believe in Jesus, go to church and believe. And my next album, Bye. I got to get back to music. My next album, when you buy, you'll be surprised. Young people, you'll be surprised.
Right.
You'll love it.
Right, there you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first on WREG Radio. I am Gil Carter with the incomparable, the one and only, Jay Blackfoot.
Pleasure meeting you, man.
Yes, sir. Pleasure's all mine. Check me out. I am the host of The Carter Experience with Gil Carter Internet Radio Talk Show, seen and heard exclusively on www.wregradio.org. You heard it here first. Again, living legend, Jay Blackfoot. We love y'all.
Do you mind giving us a drop? Like this is Jay Blackfoot and you're listening to WREG Radio.
You can give it now.
Okay,
Can
what
you
is
tell me
it?
that
WREG?
WRUG.
Yeah, that's what I was giving in the car. So
You ready?
It's internet radio.
yeah, you got
Yes,
WR what?
WRUG.
WRUG.
Well, my glasses now. WRUG?
Yes, sir. WRUG Radio.
Oh. You need to write it big. W-R-E-U-G.
Yeah, WRUG.
W-R-E, okay.
Okay.
Hi, this is Jay Blackfoot, and you're listening to WRUG. Hi, this is Jay Blackfoot, and you're listening to WRUG Radio.